What's up, everybody? This is John Rosania with the Clean program. Shakes are an important part of both our 21-day cleanses, our renew and rebuild, and also our maintenance kit. Shakes are also something that we encourage all of our clients to take with them after they finish their cleanse. We love shakes for two reasons. First off, it's a really easy way to get a lot of bioavailable nutrition into one serving. And then the second reason is that shakes, like the one we're about to make here, is really easy to digest. So this is going to free up a lot of energy for your body to continue with the cleansing process. So today we are going to make 3 different smoothies. Our first one is going to be our basic smoothie. Then we're going to move on to a green smoothie, and then we're going to turn that last green smoothie into a more protein-rich smoothie for those days when you've had a really busy day and you need a little bit more calories. So let's start with number 1, the basic recipe. So we always start with a base, and we can use water, we can use coconut water. Today we've chosen a nut milk, and this is almond milk. I love to use almond milk because it's a little bit more calorically dense, so when you're making a shake, this will help you kind of go on the shake for a few more hours. So we're gonna do about 1.5 cups of almond milk. Then we're gonna move on to our 2 shake mixes that are gonna give the substantial nutrients for your 21-day cleanse, your maintenance kit, whatever you're using it for. The first one here, we're gonna use our Nourish. Our Nourish, we're using the chocolate here, and we're gonna use 1 scoop of the Nourish. Bam. Our second shake mix is going to be the Move. Now the Move is the fiber product, and if you'll notice here, the scooper is about half the size of the Nourish. So bear that in mind, you're only going to be having 1 Move container during your 21-day cleanse. So we're going to use 1 scoop of the Move. Now that's the essential base. Now what we like to include in that to make it a little bit sweeter and to add some more calories to it is we're going to add some blueberries. I like frozen blueberries because they're going to give the shake a really kind of cool, nice flavor. But feel free to also use apples, papaya, other kinds of fruits that you have laying around. So we've got that. So now we're going to blend that up. Okay, so we've just blended up our first basic shake. Very, very simple. Takes about 3 or 4 minutes. Feel free if you're going to work to make twice the amount and bring it and keep it in the fridge if you're going to have it in the evening as well. So now we're going to move on to our green shake. And at the Clean program, we really encourage people to get as much greens into their diet. One, because many people are mineral deficient, so adding in those greens is going to give us, 1, a lot of fiber, it's going to give us phytonutrients, it's going to give us more water, and it's also going to give us minerals. So I love to include celery. Celery is really great for water and fiber. It also is really salty, so it gives a nice salty flavor to the shake. So we're going to throw, I usually use 2 stalks of celery. I'm going to put it in there. Then next we're going to use a bunch of baby spinach. Now feel free to use romaine lettuce, any other greens you have lying around. If you throw in 1 or 2 handfuls of spinach, you're going to get a lot of really bioavailable minerals. And because we have included in here the almond milk, the Nourish, and the blueberries, you're not really going to taste the spinach very much. It's going to be a great way to add in more minerals to your diet. Whenever I add greens in, I also love to add in just a tiny bit of stevia. Stevia is our sweetener of choice at the Clean program. You can either use stevia or you can use some kind of fruit. So add just a tiny bit of stevia in there just to round out the flavor. And then you are good to go. We're going to blend that up. Okay, so we just blended up our green smoothie. Now we've added blueberries, so it's not too green right now, but you know that you have a lot of greens in the shake right now. So for a lot of you who are really active and in their professional lives have to move around a lot and are thinking a lot, there are times when you actually need a little bit more calories and some more density in your shake. So there's a couple ways that I like to add in a few things to the shake to give it a little more caloric density. Here you can add in a couple of Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are really high in selenium and they're really high in good fats. So we'll throw a couple of those in there. You can also include a handful of almonds. And you can also add in some of an avocado or other types of fruit. I like to use Granny Smith apples because they're really low in sugar. So you can add these as well. You'll get some more calories out of that. And then, boom. Okay, so we just blended our last denser shake. And as you can see, I went through a very simple 3-step process. We started out with our Move and our Nourish, our almond milk and our blueberries. And then we simply added in some greens. And then to make it a little bit thicker, we could add in things like almonds or Brazil nuts. Or we can add in a little extra fruit like green apples or some avocado. So if you're looking for more information or more recipe ideas, you can always head over to cleanprogram.com/recipes.